Leon Edwards, currently number 4 on the list. He is in action in 2 weeks at UFC 304 in Manchester against Belal Muhammad. So, Kamaru, out of all of us here at the desk, you're the man who has shared the octagon with him. What is to make of Leon Edwards? He is quite the champion these days.
Yes, I like Leon, being the champion. I think he definitely has real skills. But, I feel like as a fan now, I'm as frustrated as a fan because this fight should have happened already. It's been such a long time, but I'm glad that we were finally able to get the fight and for Leon to actually go in there and prove to people that he is high up on that pound-for-pound list because, I got my reservations on that list and that order of that list.
Well, Dean, Belal has more than earned his shot. Consecutive wins over Maya, Wonderboy, Luque, Brady, and Burns. What's his best strategy in the fight?
Well, he's got to go out there and put pressure on Leon. He's got to put pressure on him and keep pressure on him for 5 rounds. And his body of work over the last few fights, over the last few years, and the improvements that he's made has shown that he can do exactly that. He's been training with the Dagestani wrestlers. He's been cutting his teeth on doing everything he needs to do in order to get this shot. And no one has probably earned a shot like he has in the UFC in the history of people deserving shots.
Well, yeah, I totally agree with that, Dean. I think that it's time that Belal gets his shot. Some part of me feels a little bit bad for Leon Edwards, though, because he continues to fight these really gritty, really strong, solid wrestlers. I'm sure at some point in time he just wants to be able to stand up and do some striking. I am interested because they have fought each other. They felt each other a little bit. I think they're both different guys now at this point, but there is a little bit of familiarity there that does change some matchups.
For sure. So, Kamaru, what's your prediction of it?
I think it's a good fight. I like the confident wave that Leon is carrying now. I think he understands the responsibility of being a champion, how you kind of have to train, the mentality that you kind of have to have. And he showed that in the fight. But it's just a little thing that I would like to see from him is that killer come out. Because if you know you're the top dog, you got to prove it to each and every contender who wants your spot.
And how much do you care, though, Kamaru? How much do you care?
Oh, me?
Because some people want to know if you're going back to welterweight or you're going to stay at middleweight.
I bought the T-shirt, so I don't really know right now. I'm like my important thing is just getting healthy, and then I'll worry about those guys later.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, also remember on this one, it is also Aspinall versus Curtis Blades. That is the rematch for the fight that only got to last a few seconds, so that is on there. Also, Paddy Pimblett fighting King Green. A lot of great fights on that one, so you want to go ahead and order UFC 304 in Manchester. That is going to be on pay-per-view.